Tyrese Halliburton isn't the only Indiana Pacer with a connection to Iowa. The man who signed him to a max extension is from right here in Des Moines. Local 5's Jake Brend has more.
Buchanan is as local as it gets. He went to Valley High School and then played baseball and basketball at Simpson College. After graduating from Simpson, he went to get his master's at Iowa and was a grad assistant under Dr. Tom Davis. And then he went back to coach at Simpson, but not just coach.
Kind of had 5 different roles going on at one time.
The 5 roles: an assistant basketball coach, the golf coach, an adjunct professor, an academic advisor, and the hall director in Buxton Hall. After that, the jack of all trades landed a gig in the minors with the Kansas City Knights.
Felt like it was time to kind of, number one, move out of the dorm. My wife, I think, was ready to move on to something different.
Buchanan spent a year in Kansas City and returned to Central Iowa as an assistant coach at Drake under, again, Dr. Tom. Then his boss in Kansas City got a job with the Portland Trailblazers and offered him a job as a scout.
All along, I thought I was going to be a college basketball coach, was what my goal was. And then this opportunity to scout came along, and it sounded interesting.
He spent 10 years in Portland, then 3 in Charlotte as the assistant general manager before landing with the Pacers as a general manager. His duties are similar to what you see Brad Pitt do in Moneyball: build a roster through the draft and free agency, hire coaches, a support staff, and then keep morale high. But his first day back in 2017 wasn't normal. Buchanan traded away superstar forward Paul George.
There's always risk in any decision you make, and part of sports is taking a risk. And sometimes you feel more confident about a decision than others. There's more risk involved in certain decisions.
The biggest recent move for the Pacers involved moving on from Domas Sabonis for former Cyclone Tyrese Halliburton, who's now the highest paid Pacer ever.
Obviously, Tyrese, is the cornerstone of our team. He's the point guard for our team. He's the leader of our team, and trying to build around his talents and his strengths is what we're trying to do moving forward. And
the goal moving forward is bringing Indiana their first ever championship.
I like the idea of being with a team that's never won one before, because that's a prize that nobody's experienced around here.
The odds of reaching the heights of general manager are very long, but Buchanan has advice for how it can happen.
With the team first, and you're a good person, you're going to have a job, whether it's in basketball or, whatever profession you go into. If you're unselfish and people like to be around you and you work hard, you're going to be successful.
Jake Brend.
I envision myself, going for a long time. I mean, I love the game. That's the core of why everybody's in this league.
Local 5 Sports.